This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
I'm Yonghui Li. I'm assistant professor from Green Science at K State. So really my research on the baking science, cereal chemistry and baking science. We work a lot with wheat, but also with soy. So the reason why we use soy because there's a need for a gluten-free bakery product. A lot of people, they want gluten-free. They because of celiac disease, and some because of the gluten sensitive, and some because they thought gluten-free is better for their health. So there's a very strong growth of the gluten-free market. That's why we want to use soy into this bakery to see if we could utilize a lot of soy as a major and as a primary ingredient in the gluten-free bakery. So for the first year, we are working on bread, like bread products. We call those as yeast leavened products, bread, buns, rolls, those type of products. And then for the next year, we propose to work on other type, we call those as chemically leavened products. So you look at like the cookies, crackers, cakes, biscuits, so on and so forth. So for the first year, we actually have been making very good progress. We start in July 1st this year, and then we hire a master student and start in about August. So he's working on the bread development. So we kind of adjust all the formula. We use some base flour, and then we develop a very nice base formula, and then we replace like different amount of the base flour with soy flour, from like 10% to 50%. We do see, with the normal formulation, you are going to have a lower volume with the replacement of the base flour with soy flour. So that's why we are working on, with a different combination of those ingredients. We are working with gums, with hydrocolloids, emulsifiers, enzymes, and all those type of, of the ingredients to improve the formulation property with soy flour. And then we are still working on that, but, by the end of the first year, we will develop some nice formulation with soy at least 40 to 50% of the base flour. We are going to measure those volume, the texture, like how they really feel, taste, and also their shelf life and their nutritional aspects. And then for next year, we'll move to other type of the bakery. So hopefully with the completion of the 2-year project, we will cover the application of soy in those major types of bakery, and we will develop all those needed science, technology, all the information for those interested parties who want to use soy in their, or make that commercially available. Definitely there are a lot of challenges, that's why there's not commercially used, very little information available. Use soy as a major bakery because soy is different from wheat. The wheat have very nice gluten. Gluten, they make the dough very stretching, very elastic, very viscous. All those make the bread and bakery nice. But soy without gluten, it's a challenge. That's why we work with all those formulation, all those ingredients, and the pre-treatment to make it functional as close to wheat as possible. That's the science, the science and development work, how we solve the science problem.
Ag Promo Source is a unique group of marketing specialists with one mission: help your ag business grow. Each affiliate has their own area of expertise, and they work together to bring you advice, products, and services. To get started, visit agpromosource.com. Ag Promo Source. Together we grow.